about this game. We won. It's in the rearview mirror. It seemed like we've been working on this thing forever. And what you saw a little bit throughout the course of the game was what I saw during practice, that every once in a while they're going to get one on you because they execute so well. The quarterback's a heck of a player. JT, I thought did okay. I thought grade him a B. I think we'll evaluate the film. Every new player is going to have a certain amount of mistakes. We wanted it to open up a little bit more in the first half, and we didn't. It wasn't because of him. It was because our offensive line. We had a couple of mistakes in there, penalties and sacks, and we just can't do that. So obviously with the team we have playing next, we have a lot of work to do, but we'll take this win. We're very proud of our guys for fighting through the second half and doing what they did.
Coach, Mike, talk a little bit more about the battle in the trenches, particularly in the first half, and what was the conversation at halftime here?
Oh, we're very disappointed. There was a standard set of offensive line play for many, many years, and it's really been enhanced by our line coach Ed Warner in the last 2 years. And it didn't resemble an offensive line in the last the first 2 quarters. And I'm being hard on them. But I think they played much better second half. And we'll evaluate the film, and we have to settle in on the starting 5. And we have to play much better if we're going to make a dent in the Big Ten Conference. So I just think the offensive line was expected to play much better.
I'll go ahead and call on people. Front row left, Bill.
What did you think was the turning point, particularly in the fourth quarter? Was it maybe the Elliott 4th and 1 play on how close?
There's a bundle of mistakes that were made on that 4th and 1. We're reading that guy to make the tackle. So there's a bundle of mistakes that were made. The biggest issue, I can just jump around, Bill, is with the first half we're down in the red zone 3 times. A year ago, I think we're number one in the last 2 years. Probably number 1 in the country in scoring offense in the red zone. Certainly 1, 2, or 3. And we didn't resemble once again what we expect to be, whether it's lack of Carlos Hyde, lack of offensive line. So the turning point was, I think, the Darren Lee fumble return. The fact that our defense kept everything in check, even when I went for it 4th down, we did not get it. And we just playing good defense and gave us a chance to take.
Clay.
Yeah, you're probably not interested in scheduling them again. This one-of-a-kind offense that you have.
That one was snuck in without any input.
No rematch.
Yeah, that's a good team. Obviously, they won 9 games. They're going to win that many of them this year. Just a lot of respect for who they are. Always have. It wasn't a worst week of the year. Every year we play games. And there's some kind of expectation of all you'll do is beat games like I do. So once again, the best thing about it is that we're here and we won.
The 370 that you gave up on the ground, does that mean, does it correlate next week? It's a whole different deal.
Okay. Just completely throw this game plan out and it starts from scratch. I didn't realize it. I think we did do was pretty good field position. 370, they only scored, I'm not sure what the final score was, but what was it? 34-17. That doesn't equate. But it's a lot of times you have to drive a long ways and usually got stopped and then they turn.
Front row, Tim.
Yeah, Urban, did you feel like at the end you settled on an offensive line a little bit with Billy Price at right guard? I mean, Jacoby in the middle.
That's where we started, and then
we
Joe Hill. I think went in and did okay.
Yeah,
so we're going to a little more. Let you know.
Ari.
Urban, can you shed a little bit of light? I mean, you guys rotated a lot of guys on all positions, but a little bit of light on the safety battle between Cam Burrows and Vaughn, and maybe why you arrived at starting Cam and what you saw out of both of those guys.
Yeah, I think I think that's I think they're co-starters. It's a little bit like our group of wide receivers. You see a steady rotation of guys running in and out. Like who's the starting age? Is it Jalen or is it Dontre? It's both. Same thing at the wide receiver, Mike Thomas and Evan Spencer and Corey Smith and Devin Smith. So we got a lot of confidence. And like I said, we have to spray the ball a little bit more around than we did today.
And with Curtis Samuel too, he's had a little pop, it seemed. I don't know that he had a ton of
7 carries for 45 yards, 6.5 yards per carry. One thing has a really nice future.
Be the best one.
Urban, when you have some of the new guys on offense,